Hey everyone, we're here at Cumulus Networks and I'm talking to Aurelie. Aurelie, can you explain a little bit about what your role is and what Cumulus Networks are?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Aurelie Fonteny and I'm a product manager for Cumulus Networks. And so if you're looking at what Cumulus Networks is doing, we're bringing the Linux revolution to networking. So what that means is basically we provide a Linux operating system for networking gear. So the way you do that is we disaggregate the networking hardware from the operating system, and we are one of the operating system, and we are Linux.
So you're much more flexible, quickly to adapt?
Yeah, exactly. So the great advantage is, first of all, it's an open ecosystem. And because we are Linux, you can have all the tools, the Linux tools you had in your server environment for large-scale automation or orchestration onto your networking gear.
Okay, so if people know Linux, they can take advantage of that and use all the tools they're used to and be much quicker up to speed. So what's your relationship to VMware and what are you announcing here at VMworld?
So in terms of our relationship with VMware, Cumulus Linux is the operating system for networking gear, so we sit on the physical network infrastructure. If you're looking at VMware NSX, it's the network virtualization on top of it, so those are complementary solutions. Now, if you look at those solutions, they are both software business models, so it's very complementary. They both provide rapid provisioning. And we also integrate with each other. So that was the crux of our announcement on Monday. We are a layer 2 gateway service for VMware NSX. So that means that physical workloads can now connect to virtual networks via our layer 2 gateway services.
And you're using the OVSDB for that?
So basically the way virtual workloads are managed is through the Open vSwitch. We have OVSDB agent in our physical, in our operating system to manage physical workloads. So now you can manage physical workloads exactly like you manage virtual workloads from one single point of management, which is the VMware NSX controller.
Exactly, so perfect freedom for the customers to choose whether or not they want to virtualize or keep the workloads physical. It all sounds very good. We're standing here in front of your demo pods. Are you doing demos as well?
Yes, we're actually showing 3 demos here. So we're showing demos around the fact that Cumulus Linux is Linux, auto-install, auto-provisioning, and also physical workload connectivity to virtual networks.
Okay, can you show me one of the demos?
So first of all, Cumulus Linux is Linux, so the same commands that you're used to in Linux are actually available here. So I'm typing a few commands. Yeah, and it's the same commands because it's Linux, right? So I'm going to reboot the platform just to show you that we can auto-provision our switch running Cumulus Linux, the switch running Cumulus Linux. So that's what I'm doing right now. And so the switch is actually going to reboot. And it's going to load our image with Cumulus Linux. And so I'm going to do a reboot. And so as it reboots, it's going to actually try to get some information from different sources, including from a DHCP server. And it's going to be able to get some information there on how to auto-provision a switch. So there's a script we are going to call out to auto-provision the switch. So the switch is rebooting right now. And so we can see that it's restarting.
It's loading all the modules and a proper Linux boot.
Exactly. So it's starting the Cumulus Linux image. So it's discovering right now the scripts that we are going to have to load on our operating system. And so right now it's installing a few policies. And the next thing it's going to do is it's actually going to install a package with Puppet so that we can actually auto-configure our switch with Puppet. So that's what's happening right now.
So if a customer needs to expand his environment, all he needs to do is put the switch in, power it on, and everything will happen automatically.
Yes, we have auto-install, we have auto-provisioning, and right now what we are doing is we're leveraging Puppet for the auto-configuration. So we just got the Puppet agent installed via apt-get on our distribution. So the Puppet agent is actually restarting right now, and it's going to get some information. It's going to do some auto-configuration right now. Okay, so basically the demo is done, and so what it does is we have a message of the day that's prompted with what we've done. We've actually done an apt-get. We've installed Puppet. We've configured a host name based on a MAC address. And so that's basically what you see here. We've changed the host name, which was originally different, and now we've changed it to a different host name based on the MAC address and a Puppet script.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And as everyone can see, you are having a finalist award at Best of VMworld. So I'm sure viewers want to learn more and maybe see other demos or more information about Cumulus. So they could probably go to the website. Can you name the website?
Yeah, so our website is actually cumulusnetworks.com.
Thank you very much, Aurelie.